Hey guys, Maddy here. Welcome to today's class. This is a really beautiful practice to align, balance, and awaken your body, breath, and consciousness. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to click subscribe so you'll never miss out on another one of my yoga videos, and give this video a thumbs up. All you need for this class is yourself and your yoga mat. When you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. Welcome to your practice. We're going to begin in Balasana, Child's Pose. So you're going to come down onto your hands and your knees. Bring the knees nice and wide and your big toes to touch. And then sink the hips back to the heels. Reach the hands forward. Melt your forehead down to the ground. If you need to place something under the forehead, go ahead if you're a little bit tight. If you need to place something like a cushion underneath your butt, do that as well. Make it nice and comfortable for yourself as you begin your practice. Just notice your connection to the ground below. Notice the palms of the hands and the fingertips connecting to your mat. Feel the knees, the shins, and the toenails connecting to the ground. And feel your third eye connecting. Maybe you'd like to gently start to massage your third eye by gently rocking the forehead from side to side. And as you arrive into your body, arrive into the breath as well. Take a soft breath in through the nose and slowly release it. And continue to focus on your breath. With each breath in, feel some energy and vitality, that life force filling you up and spreading throughout your entire being. And as you breathe out, feel yourself letting go of any stale energy, anything that's no longer serving, any built up tension, whether it be physical or emotional. Feel it releasing, letting go. As you take this time, this intention to connect to your body, to your breath, to this moment throughout this gentle flow practice today. Take 3 more rounds of your breath. And when you've finished 3 breaths, press into your fingertips and lift the palms of the hands and the wrists and the elbows off the ground, so you're really stretching out into the arms. And then from here, you're going to walk the fingertips over to the right, taking a little side stretch. Feel the reach into your left side body, and now feel your breath deep into the left side body as you take 2 breaths. Deep breath in and breath out. 1 more, breath in and breath out. Now walk the fingertips all the way over to the left hand side, stretching out through the right side of the body. One more breath in and breath out. Good. Walk the fingertips back to the middle. Look forward towards the top of your mat. Plant the palms, come onto your hands and knees to a tabletop position, and we'll move into some extension and flexion into the spine through some cat and cows. As you take a breath in, open the chest towards the front wall, dropping the belly down towards the ground. As you exhale, round your spine, tucking the tailbone right under, pulling the belly button up and in towards the spine, and gently drawing the chin towards the chest. And now open up again into the chest as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, round out through the spine. Just 3 more rounds to your own rhythm, to your own breath, gently awakening into the spine, just moving in a way that feels really good, that brings some vitality throughout your spine, throughout your body. Come back to a neutral spine in your tabletop position, and from here we're just going to draw the right knee straight out towards the right, dorsiflexing the right foot, and we're just going to draw some circles, lubricating into that hip joint, nice and controlled. Keep pressing the palms evenly into the ground and change directions with your circles. Keep the core engaged and slowly release. Take it to the other side. Draw the left knee straight out. Start to circle. Change direction. And slowly release. Good. From here, just sit back onto your heels, take the load off your arms for a moment, and we'll just take a little twist. You're just going to twist to the right first, take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right fingertips behind you, look over the right shoulder. And release to the other side, look over the left shoulder. Good, slowly release, come back to your tabletop position, and we'll make our way into our first downward facing dog. Step the feet back, hip distance apart, lift the hips up and back. Come to your down dog, spread the fingers nice and wide, press the ground away with the palms of the hands, really feeling a nice firm stable base here. Bend the knees if you need to, if you're tight into the hamstrings, so that you can maintain a nice neutral spine. And when you settle into your down dog, come back to your breath. Make that your focus. Breathing into the belly, so you're creating some nice diaphragmatic breaths, allowing the diaphragm to descend. One more deep breath in. And breath out. We're going to walk all the way to the top of the mat. Walk, walk, walk. When you get there, find a ragdoll, bringing your feet to hip distance apart. Take hold of opposite elbows. Drop the head, just allowing it to relax towards the ground. Bend the knees as much as you need to here if you're tied into the hammies, giving the lower back the support it needs to feel a bit of release. If you want to sway from side to side or gently give the head a yes or no shake, just letting go of all remaining tension wherever you may be holding onto it. And feeling that beautiful, life-giving, cleansing breath as you breathe in, feeling the back expanding. And as you breathe out, letting go. One more breath in. And breath out. Release the hands. Just let everything hang heavy as you slowly start to roll up. Take your time, feeling each vertebra stacking from the base of your spine all the way up to standing. Head comes last. Lift up through the chest. Heel toe the feet together, big toes to touch. Standing to your mountain pose, Tadasana. Feeling yourself growing taller and feeling yourself connected and grounded, rooted to the earth below, feeling so safe and stable and at peace. Let's move into our Surya Namaskar A, our Sun Salutation A, moving, connecting to breath. Take a deep breath in, reach both arms up towards the ceiling, gaze up between the palms. As you exhale, bow forward, hinging from the hips, all the way down to your forward fold, reaching the crown of the head down, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale to halfway lift. Nice flat back, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your high plank, lean forward, drop the knees if you need to, and we're going to bend the arms and lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale to a cobra. Exhale, melt the chest down. Let's just do 2 more to keep warming up. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, melt the chest down. 1 more. Inhale, engage into the back. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes under, pressing back up to your hands and knees, lifting the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, allowing yourself to become fully present, consciously aware of the breath. One more breath in and out. Bend the knees, look forward to the top of the mat. Walk, step or jump, however you get there. Inhale to halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up to standing. Reaching the arms up as you go. Urdhva Hastasana, gaze up between the palms. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana, halfway, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back to high plank. Lean forward first so your shoulders come over the fingertips. Drop the knees if you need to. Bend the arms, lower either all the way down like we did before, or maybe just halfway down if you're working for a little bit more strength. Inhale, come to your cobra or upward facing dog if you're ready. Lifting up through the chest, pressing the ground away, reaching the crown of the head straight up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Soft, smooth breaths in and out through the nose. One more breath in and breath out. To the top of the mat, bend the knees, walk, step, jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to standing, reach up, gaze up. 1 more round. Exhale, bow forward, hinging from the hips, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower nice and controlled, squeezing those elbows in to engage into the triceps. Inhale, press the ground away, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, deep breath in. Soft breath out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Let it go. To the top of the mat in your own time. Inhale, halfway, reach the crown of the head forward, lengthen the neck. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up to standing, gaze up. As you exhale, bring the hands by your side, back to mountain pose. Reground, recenter. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, bow forward. Bring the fingertips to the ground and step the left toes to the back of the mat. Coming to a low lunge, bend into the front knee, drop the back knee down to the ground. As you inhale, lift the chest, reach both arms up. Sink the front of the left hip forward so you get a nice stretch into the left hip flexor. Engage into your left glute, holding it here. Press down through the front heel, lift up through the side body, reach through the fingertips. Take one breath in. On the breath out, we're going to take the left arm forward and the right arm back and twist towards the right. Twisting from the chest and maybe looking back towards the right fingers to deepen the twist if that feels okay for your neck. Holding it here, keep reaching through the arms, deep breath in and breath out. One more full breath. Slowly release the fingertips to frame the right foot. Come onto the front heel, straighten the front leg. Adha Hanumanasana, half split. Dorsiflex your right foot and then draw back on that right heel as though you're trying to pull back and create a crease in the mat. Keep reaching the heart forward, lengthening through the spine. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, fold forward. Center of the chest over the right thigh. And if you want to create flexion to the spine here, tuck the chin towards the chest if that feels okay for your neck. Softening, but still creating that effort and engagement. Finding that beautiful balance between softness and effort. One more deep breath in and breath out. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, bend into the right knee, and you from here heel toe the right foot across to the outer edge, to the right edge of the mat, so you can draw the right hand to the inside of your right foot, coming into a lizard lunge. You can stay here on your hands if you're already feeling a really beautiful stretch into the inner hips or into the left hip flexor. If you want to take it deeper, you can bring the forearms down, or maybe you've got something that you can place under the elbows if you can't get all the way down to the ground. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward, holding it here. Breathe. One more deep breath in. Stay on the breath out. Walk the hands back below the shoulders, heel to the right foot back in. Lift the back knee, step the right foot back, downward facing dog, taking one deep breath in and breath out. From here, we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands, spin the back foot flat to a 90-degree angle, cartwheel the left arm overhead and back and reach the right arm forward, coming to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. For more strength, sink deeper into the front leg, lengthen across your arms and open up into the chest. Try and keep the shoulders stacking over the hips, so rather than reaching forward like this, think of shifting back, holding it here, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. One more deep breath in and breath out. As you inhale, straighten your front leg and then pivot the right foot in so the feet are parallel, slightly pigeon-toed. Take the hands to the hips, deep breath in, lift up through the heart. As you exhale, hinge from your hips as we fold. Take the hands down to the ground. Inhale, straighten the arms, reach the heart forward, reach the crown of the head forward, lengthening into like a halfway lift position. And then as you exhale, fold forward to Prasarita Padottanasana, reaching the crown of the head down to the ground. And you can walk the hands between the feet, Hold it here. 3 more breaths. Keep the legs nice and strong. Keep the face relaxed and the breath smooth. 1 more full breath. And breath out. Inhale, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine. Take the hands back to the hips, come all the way up. Pivot the right foot forward, bend into the right knee, take the hands down to the ground, and then step the left foot forward to the top of the mat, folding forward. Come all the way up to standing. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up again, gaze up between the palms. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. This time step the right toes to the back of the mat, finding your low lunge, dropping the back knee down. Inhale, reach up. Melt the hips forward, reach up through the fingertips, lengthening into the side body. Squeeze into your right glutes. Keep breathing. Deep breath in. And breath out. 1 more breath in. And breath out. Take the right arm forward, left arm back, finding your twist. Twisting from the shoulders. Maybe looking back towards the left fingers. Keep lengthening through the arms. And just feeling this twist. Notice what arises. If any discomfort arises, especially for the breath, just notice that, and rather than resist it, just feel the sensations arising and focus on creating that smooth, rhythmic breath. 1 more deep breath. And release the fingertips down to frame the left foot. Straighten the front leg as you come onto the front heel. Adha Hanumanasana, half split. Dorsiflex the left foot. Pull back on that left heel so you create some engagement like you're trying to create a crease in your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, if you want to fold forward, fold forward. Tuck the chin towards the chest, holding it here. Lift up through the left sit bone a little bit more. One more deep breath in. And breath out. Look forward, inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Bend into the left knee. Heel toe the left foot across to the left edge of your mat, bringing the left hand to the inside of the left foot, finding your low lizard lunge. You can stay onto the hands, of course, if that's enough for you, or you can come down onto the forearms to create more depth and deepen this stretch and opening up into the joints, holding it here. One more deep breath in. Stay on your breath out. Walk the hands back. Heel toe the left foot in. Framing the left foot. Lift the back knee off the ground and we're going to step the left foot back straight to downward facing dog. Just taking one breath here in through the nose. Let it go. Step the left foot forward between the palms of the hands. Spin the back foot flat to 90 degrees. Cartwheel the right arm overhead to the back. Reach the left arm forward, finding Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Find your depth here to build some strength into the legs and really nice opening up into the hips here as well. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Keep the back leg straight and strong. Press down through the front heel. Set your focus over the left middle finger. And breathe. One more full breath, deep breath in. And breath out. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Pivot the left foot in. Take the hands to the hips. Deep breath in, lift the chest. Exhale as you hinge from the hips, folding all the way down. And this time, if you want to interlace the fingers behind the back, clasping the fingers and then pulling the hands away from your backside, go for it. Holding it here, keep the legs nice and active. Allow the crown of the head to descend towards the ground. 3 more breaths. One more deep breath in and breath out. Release the hands to the ground. Inhale, straighten the arms, reach the heart forward. Take the hands to the hips, come all the way up. Pivot the left foot forward, bend into the left knee. Lower the hands, step the right foot forward and fold forward. Come all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring hands by your side. Inhale, reach up again, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward, hinging from the hips. We'll flow through our vinyasa all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back. High plank, lean forward. Drop the knees to the ground if you need to, and then bend the arms lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths here, and we'll take a breath in through the nose and then sigh it out through your mouth. And another deep breath in. Let it go. One more inhale. Let it all go. Come back to your high plank. Holding it here, just for 3 breaths, creating a little bit of strength. Press the ground away, tuck the tail under, squeeze into the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, engage into the core. Taking 1 more deep breath in, and breath out. Lean forward, drop the knees if you need to. We're going to slowly lower all the way down onto the belly as slowly as you can. Inch by inch, all the way down onto the belly. Bring the tops of the feet to the ground and bring your forearms to the ground. Coming into a Sphinx pose. Shoulders stacking over the elbows, or if you're a little bit tight, you may need to walk the hands a little bit more forward. Lifting up through the heart. Keep a nice neutral neck. Try not to crunch into the neck. Reaching the crown of the head. And allow your drishti to be over your nose. If you feel like you would like a deeper extension into your spine, you can straighten the arms and come to a seal. We have 5 more breaths. One more deep breath in and breath out. If you're in the seal, lower the forearms back down. Come all the way down onto your chest. Reach the arms by your sides with the palms facing up. Just take one cheek to the ground. Maybe just give your tail a little wriggle. And we'll come into a twist from here on our bellies. You're going to take your right cheek to the mat if it isn't already. Reach the right arm straight out to the right so the fingertips are in line with your shoulder, and then bend the left arm, placing the left hand straight below your elbow. And then we're going to roll onto the right side. Pick the left foot up and over behind you, coming into this nice twist. Also a really nice shoulder stretch and stretch for the biceps. Holding it here, 5 breaths. One more breath. And slowly roll back. Take your time. Rolling back onto the belly. Reach the left arm out. Take the left cheek to the mat. Bend the right arm so the right hand is directly under the elbow. And then roll on to the left side, picking the right foot up and behind you. Maybe close down your eyes as you breathe softly into the belly. One more deep breath in and breath out. Slowly roll back onto the belly. Plant the hands either side of your chest. Press back up to your hands and your knees. And then lift the hips up and back to your downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Take the peace fingers together and hook them around your big toes, coming to Padangusthasana. Inhale to halfway, lengthening through the spine, and then exhale, bend the arms. Fold forward, reaching the crown of the head down, belly and chest towards the thighs. One more breath in and breath out. Slowly release and roll all the way up to standing. Heel to the feet together. We'll come into a little balancing sequence. Reach both arms straight up. Gaze to one point to set your focus. Ground down through your right standing leg, and we're going to pull the left knee up into the chest. And then from here, you're going to extend the left leg in front, dorsiflex the foot. Lots of engagement into the quads here to lift that leg up nice and high towards the ceiling, holding it here for 3, for 2, for 1. And now from here, without touching the foot to the ground, if you can, start to sweep very slowly the left leg all the way back. And then reach the arms back as well, coming to aeroplane. And now squeeze your shoulder blades together, reach the heart forward, reach the crown of the head forward, square the left hip down towards the ground for 3, for 2, for 1, and slowly release. Well done. We'll take it to the other side, reach both arms up, pull the right knee up into the chest, extend the right leg out, really press out through the ball of the foot and through the heel as you dorsiflex, engage into the quads for 3, for 2, for 1, and now to aeroplane, slowly sweep the right leg back and reach the arms back as well. Squeeze the shoulder blades together like you've got a pencil between your shoulder blades and you're trying to hold it there. Square the right hip down. Now press back through that right heel. Energize into the fingers for 3, for 2, for 1, and slowly release. Well done. Give the legs a little bit of a shake if you need to. And when you're ready, reach both arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward, bringing your feet back to hip distance. Plant the hands and walk the hands all the way back to downward facing dog. Taking our last breath in our last Adho Mukha Svanasana. Full deep breath in. Softly releasing it. Drop the knees down to the ground. Curl the toes under. Come into a little toe sit. Sit back onto the heels. Interlace the fingers behind the back. If it's too much on the toes, you can just bring the tops of the feet down to the ground, or you can place a cushion underneath the butt, between the butt and the heels. Interlace the fingers behind the back, lift up through the chest, deep breath in, and then fold forward, dropping the forehead down to the ground and just holding it here. One deep breath in and breath out. Come back up, release the hands, untuck the toes, sit onto your butt, reach both legs out in front, flex the feet. If you need to elevate the hips here as we come into a forward fold, sit onto a cushion or two cushions, reach both arms up, lift up from the lower ribs, inhale, exhale, fold forward, reaching for the feet or the ankles or the calves, and then bend the arms, bring the elbows down towards the ground, lengthen out into the lower back, and then when you're ready to fold forward, completely fold forward, taking 5 breaths here in Paschimottanasana. With each breath out, finding a little bit more depth. One more deep breath in. And let the breath go. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Slowly roll all the way down onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Reach both arms out to either side. Drop both knees over to the right. Gaze over to the left. Final little twist before we end our practice. Hopefully you're feeling really balanced and at ease towards the end of the practice. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, take the knees over to the left. Gaze over to the right. Inhale, come back to center and release your legs to your resting pose, your Shavasana. Bring the arms by your sides with the palms turning up. And scan the length of your body from the toes all the way up to the crown of your head. From the crown of your head all the way down to your toes. How do you feel? Can you notice and observe without judgment of yourself or of the sensations that are arising? And can you let it go as you come into complete relaxation, softening everything, no longer engaging anything at all, just allowing yourself to sink or melt into your mat, and even relax your breath back to its natural rhythm. Letting go of all control and simply experiencing the moment, the breath, just as it is, and recognize as you take rest that you are enough, just as you are. Take as much time as you need to rest. Thank you very much for sharing in the practice today. I hope you have a beautiful morning or afternoon or evening wherever you are. Love and gratitude. Namaste.